Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now that we have covered ISO 27000 clauses, it's time for us to take a step ahead and move to understand Annexure controls, Annexure A controls. In this video, we will be understanding what exactly is Annexure A controls, how are they divided, and why are they actually required. So let's get started. Annexure A of ISO 27001:2022 contains 93 controls, and these 93 controls are broadly classified in 4 different categories: organizational control, people control, physical control, and technological control. Each clause is more inclined towards each of the category. For example, clause 5 contains all the controls which are applicable under organizational control. People controls are more in alignment with clause 6, and physical control with clause 7, and clause 8 is in alignment with technological controls. Organizational control, which is more inclined towards clause 5. So if you want to see how you have to implement clause 5, you have to go through organizational controls. It will give you in detail. Physical control, there are 14 controls, and this is more about clause 6. People control has 8 controls, and it is more about clause 7. And technological controls has 33 controls, and it is more inclined towards clause 8. Annexure A helps organization create an SOA. Now, what is an SOA? In my next video, you will understand it. But for now, just understand that SOA is a document where you will list down all the controls, the Annexure A controls, and you will mention whether that is applicable for you or not. That is, it is applicable for your organization or not. If it is not applicable, then provide a justification. If it is applicable, just mention what exactly you have implemented and how you are implementing it. It is very important for your certification. Once the auditor comes to do the audit in your organization, the first document he will ask you is the statement of applicability or the SOA. It is the starting point of the audit. Organizational controls, the main focus area of these control is to understand how the policies, procedures, the roles, and the management responsibilities should actually be implemented. People control is more about HR security, training, awareness. Physical control is about the physical security of the organization, like securing premises, equipments, or the IT assets. And technological control is more about the technical implementation, is more about the technical controls like the networks, cryptography, technical defense, and etc. Each control contains these 4 to 5 items. 5 items, like first it will give you the control title, what exactly that control is, and it also has an attribute table where it shows what kind of control it is, would be why it would be used, and things like that. And the control will give you the definition or the explanation of the control and why it should be implemented. Okay, the purpose will give you that. The guidance, how the control should be implemented, how actually these controls should be implemented, will be given under the guidance. And if there is any other explanation that they need to give, that will be explained under other information, explanatory text, or references to other related documents. If you see ISO 27001, right, it has been divided into majorly controls and clauses. Controls and clauses. Clauses we've already discussed in my previous video. We have discussed all the clauses from 4 to 10. All the controls are defined under Annexure A. For example, if the clause 5 says that you should have proper roles and responsibilities in the organization, if this is what clause 5 says, for example, then Annexure A will tell you how exactly you need to implement it. Annexure A will say, have segregation of duties. So when you have segregation of duties, automatically the roles and responsibilities will be defined. So in a nutshell, I can say you that clause is all about what exactly needs to be done, and annexure is about how to do it. Let controls, and why do we need these annexure? To protect the CIA. The CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. This is the pillar of any security, and it is the whole purpose to have security is to ensure that you protect the confidentiality, the integrity, and availability of your organization information, assets. So Annexure A controls are they're designed in such a way so that they can protect the confidentiality, integrity, availability of your organization's information asset. They act as a practical how-to measures. That's what I told you, right? Clauses will give you what to do, okay, what to do, and Annexure will say you how to do it. Okay, they act as a practical how to measures that supports the broader management system requirement found under ISO 27001 clause 4 to 10. And why is this Annexure A also required? Because regulatory bodies and authorities, they actually depend on Annexure A to verify whether the organization has implemented all the safeguards effectively or not. Whatever is the requirement of ISO 27001, right, is being mentioned under clause, and how to do it is being mentioned under annexure. So all these auditors will actually depend on annexure to verify whether the organization has successfully implemented these controls or not. That's all for this video. In my next video, we will be discussing statement of applicability in detail. Do let me know how you're finding these videos, and hit a like button if you like, and hit the dislike button if you do not like, and give me a comment. That will help me in improving my content. Thank you for watching. Until then, goodbye. Loves